Well, I want to just say, because I wanted to break the news here first on the podcast.
How was your holiday?
Yeah.
My holiday.
Break it down.
I'm going to break it down. Tina and Ray have been with me through this journey. Don't worry, I'm not about to announce that I'm pregnant. But I had a little work done over the break.
Just a little.
I had my neck done, and that's why I still look very swollen. I'm still in a little bit of pain, but I'm here. So I spent most of the holiday icing my neck, hiding from the neighbors, staying in the dungeon that is my basement, watching all the shows for award season. So obviously, I've always been very transparent, and I told you guys, I was like, listen, I just want to get a little something done. I never want to look different. They didn't touch my face. I don't know how many times I can say
also,
that.
the more transparent you are, the more shame is taken away from being who you want to, looking how you want to look. That's something that men put on us.
Thank you, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're a man.
But I'm still going to get plastic surgery.
So I was already really nervous and going into it. But then the day of, I was like, I feel very confident about my doctor. This is something I want to do for myself. I'm taking a little time for myself, whatever. I'm doing it. And then Ray, you woke up that morning.
Yeah, I woke up.
And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it kind of coincides with the job on the Globes and
it's
then the job
very
at the
full
red carpet.
circle. So basically, I'd known about your surgery. We'd all been sworn to secrecy and sent ransom notes. And basically, the morning of your surgery, I was at work and I saw this Instagram that came up, and it was the 10-year anniversary of Joan Rivers' death.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you don't remember, she died doing a little bit of a procedure.
Yes, an endoscope.
Yes, and it wasn't supposed to be risky, but she died. And Heather is, as you guys know, a little woo-woo, conspiracy theorist TikToker, kind of leans into signs that aren't really there. She sees ghosts. It's a little bit kooky crazy. She sends YouTubes that the world is ending, even though it's not, and it hasn't ended in 10 years. But
I thought you were just going to say, as you know, Joan Rivers' biggest fan. But instead, I apparently was at the insurrection. Go fuck yourself.
But basically,
anniversary.
You really will walk away if you get a bad sign, which I do like sometimes. But I found out that day and I was like, oh no, this is bad. This is not good. She's going under right now. And I'd seen it right after you were supposed to go under, but you were late, so I didn't tell you. And then I called Tina, and I called one of your other friends, and I was like, okay, I don't think I should tell her, but I need to tell someone because I can't. If something goes wrong, it can't just be on me.
Right.
I cannot be fully accountable for not saying anything. I need to talk this through. So basically, I just called Tina and I was like, Heather, I was with you the day you found out Joan died at Soul Cycle, and you were distraught. You ran out of the gym. You screamed. It was
name of my memoir. Heather McMahan ran out of the gym.
Just ran out.
It was the only time I've seen her run. That and a sample at Costco. But it was, and I was like, this is a big deal. She's your icon. You have followed her path. She set a clear path. And I just felt, well, we can't follow her to the other side because I also don't know if you have enough on your resume to get you into the pearly gates. So I was concerned. So I called Tina and I said, Tina, this is the 10-year anniversary of Joan Rivers dying. She's going under the knife. And Tina goes, don't.
No.
She just goes, don't.
No.
Dry Tina.
Oh, yeah.
No. Because I knew if the second you said something to her, she would have been like, we're scheduling. No.
You would have ran out of there so fast.
quick.
You would have crashed your car.
But actually, it was the sign that you should be. I think Joan always went under.
Yeah.
She went under the knife all the time. She was so public about it.
Yeah.
It was a sign to do it on the 10-year anniversary.
And when you told me later, and I had a very easy recovery.
I waited 3 weeks.
You really did.
I waited 3 weeks to tell you because I was nervous because I was like, how is she doing? Whatever. And it was going to take a while. And then I think you were worried oh my God, am I going to look different? Whatever. And I was just like, I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to wait until she's feeling really good and can do it. Because I wanted to tell you. And I knew it would mean something to you. I knew you would find meaning in it.
Yes, I would.
And I just was like, okay, Heather, I have to tell you something. You're in the clear, right? You had gone to the doctor twice after that.
Oh yeah, I was didn't even bruise. Nice recovery. I'm just really swollen, but I'm cruising around. I feel great. I'm clear to drive. Cruising around, going to get a Starbucks or some shit. Yeah, and you're like, okay, you're safe and secure in your car. I need to tell you something. I was like, I had no idea what you were about to fucking tell me.
Yeah, because it could have been anything. A lot had been going on, whatever. And I just called you and was like, hey, so I didn't want to tell you, but Joan had surgery, died the day you had surgery, and I thought you'd walk out of the table and you're like, oh my God, I would have ran out. I would have ran out. I would have canceled that. You were like, they started me late. I literally could have run out.
Yes, there was other things that I think would have already deterred you that day.
There was already a couple things. You got there early and then they started a little bit late. Yeah. And so you were like, oh, what am I doing? And then I was like, if I gave you one more thing, it was that was your final destination moment. Do you get off the plane or do you stay on the plane? But then I said a prayer after I talked to Tina and I talked to our other friend. And I said a prayer and I said, just let Joan be her guardian angel and tell that bitch to stay on earth because she hasn't done enough.
Yeah.
And to not let her
And
come
we have
into
to
the
go on
light.
the road. We have to go on the road.
Yeah, she hasn't done enough.
I need money.
I need to keep working. Although best friend dying changes your comedy career, so I would have been okay.
Yeah, that is true.
You know
That
what
is
I mean?
true.
I would have.
You would have somehow bought the rights to my story.
Yeah. I
Fought
would've-
Jeff in court.
I would have put a wig on and played you. You know what I mean?
my
Like,
God,
caught-
you know when people always ask me, who would you have play you? Ray.
Me.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'll
Yeah.
need a lot of plastic surgery to do that, but I could do it. You know?
You could do it.
I could do it. I mean, I am kind of the Margaret Qualley to your Demi Moore.
You really are.
Oh.
Because you're so much younger. Go fuck
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a sign. So it's full circle because, now you're following Joan's footsteps onto the
Yeah.
red carpet, which
Yeah.
is like the whole thing because she did that as part of her comedy career.
But
So
let's also break down why Tina was also like, no, just let it get it done. Because I had probably broken down to Tina in so many moments and being like, Tina, I feel like I'm betraying myself. I feel like this is who I am. I literally went into the day being like, I have my father's face. I don't how dare I destroy what my dad gave me? And Christina goes, shut the fuck up. She goes, your dad was a fat guy with a beard. All right. She's like, you're on national television.
Yeah.
I booked this appointment. You're going in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel
Yes.
great. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Okay.
You don't have a beard to
cover
hide
your
it.
Exactly.
And you're right on that because I'm a guy who can't grow a beard or have one. And so my chin shows. And I look at the men who have beard and I'm like, that guy's fat under there.